really important for the divine masculine. Keep in mind, I keep saying this is not about male, female. Whether you're a woman or a man, a girl or a boy, we're probably speaking more to adults with this, it is really about being who you really are. Now, as you work into knowing who you are and creating what you want to create in the world, you'll imagine that the male, most frequently, this is not about gender specific, obviously, but the male, the builder, and yet if you're building something and you have a plan and you're trusting that plan and you're following it and you're allowing that to happen, there's your divine feminine. That's balancing out that part of the male that would say, I don't need instructions, being a little funny here, no disrespect. I'm just going to go build it. I'm going to go make it happen. So I'm just going to go do it, coupled with a more intuitive, gentle, wise plan, has the process of, let's say, the project go much smoother, much more effective and productive usually, because it's not about running out there and making it happen. And I got to tell you, I've got to practice this frequently in my own life because, and it's my wife. I'll go out with everything I need, and she trusts that I know what I'm doing, and then she'll see me struggling, and she'll say something, well, why don't you, and because she's not in the middle of that male energy trying to make it happen, she's in that coming from a place more intuitive. She's also the boss, so you have to listen to what she has to say. Another gender joke, come on, it's just me talking about my wife telling me what to do. Okay, so there's more truth to that than there really is humor. But anyway, she's right. She's always right. Okay, maybe not all the time, but you get my point. Enough jokes. The point I'm trying to make is that in my life, for instance, my wife and I, that we complement each other. And we have a trust and a safety in each other. So we're like a physical representation of the masculine and feminine, of the divine masculine and feminine. Sometimes she's a little bit more divine masculine in the sense that she's making clear her truth. And sometimes I'm more sensitive and relaxed into the divine feminine. But we dance, so to speak, in our relationship because we openly communicate and share, and we're able to experience both with each other, and we see in each other and therefore are able to be within ourselves this balance of both. Yes, in some ways and to a certain degree, the divine masculine relates more easily to the female gender and the divine masculine to the male gender. And then we get into a whole nother conversation. So please don't get this confused with preference or how you want to express yourself or anything like that. That's a different topic. Everybody's in the place they need to be, being who they are, and it's perfect. All I'm talking about today is taking a look at these different pieces of the puzzle that we already are. We're already feminine and masculine, a little bit more of one than the other usually. And when we bring divine into it, we're just choosing to look from a place of inspiration and of our spirit, and choosing in the way that we think to be bold and courageous and strong, and at the same time gentle and intuitive and open. When we start talking in that manner, we can see where, when we blend the two of these together and our thoughts, our thinking is more relaxed, more clear, more focused. It helps us be able to function differently by thinking in a more balanced way. And oh my God, emotions. Men are like spikes that go up and down sometimes, and women are sometimes like a more of a wave that comes and goes because they're a bit more relaxed into themselves in that way, where men are more reactive, let's say, and women more responsive. Now, please, I'm not categorizing anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody in a box. Don't get me wrong. But in general, if you look at psychology, this is the way it would be described. If we can help the wave of the feminine reduce the spike or the abruptness of the masculine, or the feminine be strengthened or raise their wave a little higher, then we've got this balance, this dance, this harmony that men can experience themselves differently and women can experience themselves differently and show up as they are and who they are in a way that benefits each other. I'm very grateful that in my life today that I have a wife that is very feminine. She's gorgeous. She's amazing. She's wonderful. And she's Scottish. So she has a great deal of divine masculine in her, if you know what I mean. She has that fire. And that's good because she's been able to be the feminine, be very, very wonderfully female in her being. And I'm grateful for that in my life. And at the same time, she has that strength and courage of the fire. And in my life, having shown up in a world that's challenging to live with, my circumstances, I've had to be strong and make my way through and over time relax some of that into my more nurturing and sensitive self. And so my wife and I are a good example of the balance of this and being able to live that way. So think about where you are in your life with these characteristics and qualities. And there's a lot of information online for you to be able to look at them and to explore that a little bit more. Let me know how I might be able to help. Know that as you're making your way, there are simple things you can do, like sit quietly, and as you're inhaling, say, I am strong. And as you exhale, I am flexible. As you inhale, I am balanced. As you exhale, I am strong. As you inhale, I am flexible. As you exhale, I am balanced. Just talking to yourself in these inhales and exhales of meditative, contemplative, introspective times are a practical way where we can begin to bring our attention to these qualities and characteristics that can make a difference. Well, that was a lot in a short period of time. Know that I'm here to support you in whatever way I can, to be balanced, to find your masculine or feminine and make it divine and harmonious in your world and life, and maybe dance with yourself a little bit so you're dancing better with life. Know that as part of Sarasota Center of Light's purpose, we are here to hold a sanctuary within which you're able to find your way and be supported and encouraged. Yes, we are in a private expression right now, but we are here, and if I can help you or we can help you, don't hesitate to contact us. All kinds of classes going on. Go to our website, sarasotacenteroflight.com, and you'll be able to see our schedule of classes and things that are going on there. We're always there to be of service. If you don't know us, take a look at that. Or we have our services on Wednesdays and Sundays on Facebook and classes. All of that's on our website for you to see. As I said when I began, I've been doing this for decades, helping people make their way, so to speak, through applying practical ideas inspirationally, or inspirational ideas practically, whichever way you want to see it, wherever you're coming from. But know that you are right where you're meant to be, and this is just another chance to look at yourself a little differently. Like I said, open a window and to see things a little clearer, to open a door we can walk through or be able to experience ourselves differently, and be able to live our lives a little bit more open and free, and to experience ourselves with more fulfillment, joy, peace, love, light, a little flexibility and nurturing of the divine feminine, a little courage and strength of the divine masculine, and enjoy things a lot more. As we're making our way through this time, be gentle on yourself and yet be strong, the divine feminine and masculine. Be well, be safe, be conscious. As you are being conscious in your choices and your actions, especially in your interactions with others, who we are and how we are is the difference that can make a difference. And right now we're needing a difference in our communities, in our countries, in our world. So certainly as you make your way, know that you're not alone, that we're here with you and for you, that we care. You matter here at the Just Jim Radio Show and at Sarasota Center of Light. Take care in how you are. Blessings to each and all of you.